Monday, Wednesday, Friday, noon Eastern. You think about it, we rant about it. Listen to us live on Facebook.
You know, it is a great day of the week. It's Friday. There's no one that can complain that today that I know of is not a great day. David and I have talked very briefly about this topic because I guess you've heard about Johnny Depp and heard. Get it?
You've
I
heard of
know
it. You've heard of
you heard
Amber
about
Heard.
it.
Yeah,
And now
yeah,
you heard that there's these guys that rant, you
yeah.
know? Now, just sort of play with words. David, I don't know. You want to tell me about how a woman can be found guilty in
No.
this wonderful trial?
Well, okay, so let's put this into perspective. Okay, we like to talk about serious topics here in the Rant Network. I don't want to talk about frivolous bullshit like two actors who are going to court to fight each other because they're wah each other. I mean, that's really not what we try to do around here. And we want to talk about topics that you and I that people just don't want to talk in public. So why are we bothering with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard is because it's a real reflection of where society is today. Okay, so where society gone is gone to the shits. Why? So let's just give a little bit of context here. Amber Heard publishes in the Washington Post an op-ed piece that her ex-husband abused her. He loses his mind. He says no way. They sue each other. I'm giving you the very, very short version of it. But the thing is that what's incredible is that since this went to trial, Johnny Depp, in the world opinion, the court of world opinion, was guilty. He got fired from all kinds of work. He lost sponsorships. And the most recent one is our dear friends at Disney, who fired him, who refused to let him be, Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean. Clear, simple discrimination. Doesn't matter. Amber Heard accused, he's automatically guilty. He counters by saying she too was abusive. And the world kind of says, not a chance. That's bullshit. Okay? The court of public opinion already convicted Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, who, by the way, in case you wanted to know, is in the new Aquaman movie. She continues to work, and he can't find acting gigs because of this. What kind of reflection is this on society? It just shows you. Now, the internet simply exploded with opinion. TikTok and YouTube people exploded with opinion, Stuart. Okay, accusing him of domestic violence. It made no difference whether it was fact or fiction. Now, folks, this is not an indictment on domestic violence. I'm not making a joke of it. We take this very seriously. I don't want anybody to think that we're not taking it seriously. But Amber Heard didn't prove a thing. The court case at the end said that she lied more than he did. They both lied. She lied more than him. And he won more than she did in this whole court case, even though it was $100 million, blah, 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 blah. And now she's crying to the world, folks. And this is the thing that is amazing, how the world continues to embrace this whole thing, is that she is absolutely heartbroken, okay, because she lost the case. She has no money, but the best line comes, it's a setback. It's a setback. Setbacks the clock to a time when a woman who spoke up and spoke out could be publicly shamed and humiliated. It sets back the idea that violence against women is to be taken seriously. And she said she let women down. She lost. She couldn't prove her case. She blamed her she said that it's Depp's power team that wanted the case. What am my point here? The world opinion, the court of the world opinion was that she's innocent and he's guilty. They go to court, proves that that's not what happened. Should people respond by saying, oh my God, maybe we got this wrong? Of course not. Of course not. Celebrities, all kinds of celebrities were up in arms that Amber Heard lost. There is an op-ed piece in the New York Times, folks, if you really want to do, okay, that you want to read this, that this was a travesty, and others will follow. And that, Michelle Goldberg, who wrote this opinion column in the New York Times, okay, she's no problem lumping this with Donald Trump and domestic abuse of Chris Brown. Let's make a fruit salad out of this. She lost in court. She lost in court, and yet it continues to be a blight on domestic violence, women's rights, and what have you. Stuart, I'm going to stop right here because I'm going to let you throw in your 2 cents worth on this. But I believe, frankly, that you know what? Do we care about the law? Do we care about facts? Or do we care more about opinion?
David, let me begin by I'll sit up in my chair. Every woman in America is disgusted at an Amber Hearst. Because an Amber Hearst.
Heard.
I didn't misenunciate your name too. Every woman in America and around the world, except those that are in, Arab countries where they have no rights, have knocked back women's rights a million years, not because she lost a court case, but the fact that she got caught lying like a sack of shit. And liar, liar, pants on fire. In fact, I was actually more hopeful that the judge would actually find contempt of court for all the constant lies that she did, and that every woman should be on notice that, listen, for all those women that really got a problem, you should keep your mouth shut. Because if you don't have a real problem, you are the problem. For not every woman, for every man, woman, and child. Because it's the reason that liars don't get in trouble, is the reason why we still have lots of them. And the media, who do they take? They take the side on, where do I get the best ratings? I'm just so tired and over this, David, that, you know what? I want my swashbuckling guy to have another cruise on a boat that hopefully doesn't kill him. And I want Amber Heard to go on her way and know that Aquaman thinks he doesn't have a thing with her.
Stuart, I know you're a little bit tongue in cheek in this, but I got to tell you the things that really turn my crank. First of all, our good friends, the woke Disney, fires Johnny Depp based on pure allegation, not fact, nothing more. And now Disney executive has the chutzpah to say, yeah, he'll come back. What the hell is wrong with you, Disney? Okay? And all the other corporations that are behind all this kind of crap. I'll give you another example.
Well, how about Jason Momoa? Now, did you hear any of Jason Momoa's testimony?
No.
He was crazy. He's in front of a judge, and the guy's being a joker going all about Amber Heard. And he's busy hitting on the defense or the prosecutor's attorney. I got to tell you, Jason Momoa wasn't canceled on Disney. I mean, it's Marvel. It's all part of the Disney world now.
No, but it doesn't. No, but no, Momoa is not. He's DC, and sorry, Aquaman is not Marvel.
Oh,
but
it's not,
no, it's DC. But don't confuse the two. But that's to show you, like, Amber Heard is in a different world. Like, she's on DC, and nothing happening with her because she accused. She's got to be right. Now, I'm not saying that that women should not come out. Like to make a statement that women have now had a setback and they can't express themselves is wrong. But I want to tell you something. My son who went to university told me that girls know in university that if they accuse a guy of rape, the guy has a massive, monumental challenge in front of him to prove himself innocent. And the girls know it and abuse it. And
right.
there
was a famous case in the South just a couple of years ago. Well, it was more than a couple of years ago, where a woman went after a guy, lied about rape. The guy was, acquitted. He was kicked out of school, lost his chance to get a degree. And, nothing really happens to these people.
Nothing.
I mean,
and this is it. Amber Heard here's the thing. Now she's crying that she has no money. She lost the court case. She's crying she has no money. And again, oh, poor Amber. Poor Amber. What the hell is wrong with you people? Now, one last thing I want to tell you, Stuart.
Maybe Elon Musk will bail her out.
Maybe. I don't think so. I don't think he's on her side. Let me tell you one last thing that really also is just fascinating, okay? Millions and millions of people have been tuned into this court case on a global scale. We're talking over a half a billion.
Simpson.
Over a half a billion views on YouTube for this fakakta case. We're in the middle of a war. We're in the middle of, a massive economic disaster that's right about to hit our face. We have poor, oppressive leadership. And we care more about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Now, someone said to me, goes, David, it's diversion. It's like watching a hockey game or a basketball game in the play. No, the opposite. I'm sorry, I disagree with you, because I know and how to put into context a hockey game. Okay, it is a diversion, but the way the internet exploded, the amount of tweets, TikToks, and what have you. Okay. In fact, there's a social media expert, I put this in quotation marks, who actually went on the stand for Amber Heard to say that the court of public opinion through the internet is swaying the jury. Oh my God. This is what we're at, people. We have completely lost sight of what's the priority anymore. Right? We're more caring about two actors. Yes, you know what? If there was violence, okay, I get it. But she couldn't prove it. And yet, we should all feel sorry for her. We should all drop everything we should do. We shouldn't care that gas is double the price it's been in 2 years. We shouldn't care that people can't put food on the table. We shouldn't care about a war in Ukraine. We should spend all of our time worrying about two wealthy, spoiled actors.
I got another suggestion for you, David, and for America. It seems like all of this craziness all comes from the state of California. All of this craziness.
I'm not sure it's all of California, but okay.
All of it. I think I want to raise the gas prices in California to $10 a gallon.
Oh, it's only $6.70 today. Don't worry.
No, not in California.
Yeah, no. LA this morning, $6.70 a gallon. I saw it on the news this morning. Anyways, Stuart, I got to tell you, here's a crazy thing. Okay, Law and Crime is a network. I didn't know that these guys even existed. Okay, and according to us, they become the reliable source for this court case. I love this. To date, the network has seen more than 330 million viewers for this trial. That's every American.
What did O.J. Simpson have?
Oh, also a crazy number. But we didn't have.
O.J. Simpson was at least a car chase. I mean, that was exciting. That white Ford Bronco, someone wanted $1 million for it. It was over here in Florida.
Stuart, the only thing that in this case that has any relevance, frankly, and I'm sorry to be so like this, it's sensationalism. And yes, I know.
What is the memorabilia to buy? Because I want to buy some memorabilia.
Yeah, we're going to buy some gloves. Saturday Night Live did a parody on this, right? They did a parody on this and got ripped. Okay, how dare you? This is a serious thing. And she was proven wrong, folks. She was, the court of her peers proved her wrong. Stuart, OJ could have used those. The amazing thing is how we as a society, and this is what this rant is all about, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that all of our efforts, all of our initiatives, all of our, we're not looking at the fact that, you're making a funny fool of yourself. That,
wheel biting.
You know what? Joe Biden stands up and makes a comment about how the Republicans don't want to cooperate on gun control. And that's false. And the media doesn't say anything about it. That doesn't make the news. We've got gas prices, like I talked about, inflation, all this kind of stuff doesn't make headline news, but this stupid story does. And I know people are going to say, David, it's about domestic violence. You know what? It should have been about domestic violence.
Exactly.
At the end, you know what it was? Two people lying. Two spoiled rich people lying.
Where are they from? True, rich, spoiled people that live in the great state of California.
And that note, Stuart.
Hollywood,
Stuart, now that you said that Friday should be fun, why don't you wrap up the week for us? Okay, Stu?
All right, guys, let's sum it all up. For over a year, we've been telling you the media is just crazy. Well, I guess we're now part of the media because I just went crazy today. Guys, I want to wish you all a happy and healthy weekend. For all of those people not around on Monday, around on Monday, have a great week. Next week, we start again. We got to find something a little bit more entertaining other than me blowing up a glove full of air and David taking a rant on me. All right, David, say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a good weekend.